I saw Maleficent. Honestly, it's kind of boring. I really wanted to like this one. I'm usually all for, the dark fairy tale stuff, or taking an old story and adapting it to make it new again. I mentioned in another video talking about Fables and The Wolf Among Us. I love that kind of stuff. This one, it was definitely different from, the Sleeping Beauty story we're used to. But it was just kind of boring. So I'm usually not one for spoilers, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. So, spoiler alert. Alright, spoilers. So, when Maleficent was a little girl, she was a little fairy girl, and she fell in love with this dude, but he was a ambitious little prick who was one of the king's people, and the king said, whoever kills Maleficent will succeed me as king. So he went out and he drugged Maleficent, and he was gonna kill her, but he was kind of a wuss. So instead he just took her wings, which, he cut off her wings, and then left Maleficent there drugged. Brought the wings back to the king and was like, I killed Maleficent, and the king was like, you're the new king, dead. So Maleficent wakes up and she loses her wings. She realizes that her, boyfriend betrayed her, and she gets all bitter and angry, and to take revenge on him, when the king, her ex-boyfriend, the king, has a new child, Aurora, she goes and she puts a spell on her, and the spell is, she will grow up in grace and beauty, and all who see her will love her. But on her 16th birthday, she will prick her finger on a spindle and fall into a death-like sleep, of which no power can break the curse aside from true love's kiss. Now, she did this because she was spurned by her lover, so she was angry and bitter and believed that true love didn't exist. They hide the baby away, and as she grows up, Maleficent watches her. And this is where her spell kind of backfires, and I'll say this. In this, the movie was kind of clever, but I don't know if they were accidentally clever or clever on purpose. Because the spell said, all who will see her will love her, Maleficent ends up loving Aurora. And she tries to break the spell, but she can't. She falls into sleep, and then Maleficent's like, oh no, I will protect you in your sleep as long as I live, dear Aurora. Kisses her forehead, and then bam, true love's kiss, she is awake, and the spell's broken. So then Aurora and Maleficent are leaving because they're going to go live in the fairylands happily ever after. But then the king comes and he's like, revenge. So Maleficent then, instead of her turning into a dragon, she turns her crow servant person into a dragon. And then they have a big dragon fight scene. I don't think I've ever seen a boring dragon fight scene until this one. Like, there was a dragon and there was some fire, but it was just kind of boring. I don't know what else to say, it was just boring. But anyway, Maleficent, then Aurora finds Maleficent's wings in the king's trophy rooms and releases them, and the wings go back to Maleficent, and then Maleficent's all powerful with her wings, and she shows mercy on the king, is like, no, we're done, I'm not going to kill you. But then he tries to kill her, so she ends up killing him anyway, and then they all go into the fairylands and live happily ever after. That was it. Yeah, it was just kind of boring. Now, the way they portrayed it, because it was Maleficent, she's one of, the iconic evil characters in Disney, you kind of think that it's going to be a little more darker. It wasn't. Like, that was it. And Sleeping Beauty was asleep for all of 10 minutes. So, maybe if Maleficent had died to save Aurora, or, died fighting the king, because, this entire thing came from a conflict between two lovers, and both of them didn't do great things. I mean, Maleficent, sure, she was justifiably angry, but she was basically putting a curse on this young child for something her father did, and as spurned lover as she was, it's not really a good thing to do. So maybe if she had died along with the king to, pay for her what she'd done, to reclaim some honor in her, I think maybe I would have liked it a little bit more. But no, the ending was just a nice happy little bow tied around it, and yeah, it was just boring. If you want a good Maleficent portrayal, look at Kingdom Hearts. Maleficent is an evil badass in Kingdom Hearts. In this, the movie ended, and I looked over at my friend and I was like, alright, let's go get dinner. So yeah, don't bother with it. If you do, good luck. I hope you like it better than I did, and I hope you're able to find something that I couldn't. If you saw it, or you want to see it, or you saw it and found something that was better than I thought it was, let me know in a comment, like my videos, and subscribe to my channel for more stuff from me. Aside from that, have fun.